Aloha, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to do a little bit of yoga for after standing on your feet all day. It's hard on your body to try and stay in one place for a while, so we're going to get a little bit of motion going, a little bit of side to side after taking a couple deep breaths. Checking in, seeing how your body is feeling, maybe doing some big body circles, side to side leans, really swaying around. Going in the opposite direction, relaxing your jaw, chilling out a little bit. Take your arms up for a big inhale and exhale, tip on over, bring everything with you. And then exhale, let that hip fall where it wants to. Take a couple breaths, opening and closing, falling over your body wherever you want. Inhaling on up, exhale, twist around for a nice, easy twist. Just starting out, doesn't have to be really big. Inhaling, exhale, untwist, tip on over to the other side. Let that hip fall where it wants. Breathing here, checking in, falling where you want to. Took this video a couple weeks ago. We have taken our Christmas tree down since then, only because I didn't want to have the Christmas tree up all year so that people wouldn't think I was a complete lunatic. Plus, I like having the extra space. But taking an exhale, twisting around. Couple breaths here, noticing how you feel. Letting your inhale lengthen. Your exhale, twist. And just coming back, tipping on back a little bit before we fold forward. Exhale, tip back, big curl. Sort of like a cat and cow here. Tipping on back. Folding forward. Bring those feet out in front of you. Keep your knees nice and soft so you can fold forward, lay over your legs. Your knees don't have to be completely straight. Couple breaths, then starting to roll back over here, checking it out, folding more a little bit. Couple breaths. Just seeing how you feel. Putting those feet together for a little bit of butterfly. Maybe fold forward again. Tip on back, put your hands down, lift your hips up a little bit, and then fold on forward again. This should be a comfortable pivot forward. If you feel like you're really straining to get your shoulders forward or closer to the floor, just take a couple breaths. Find a place that's more comfortable and feels like you're getting a good stretch. Coming up here, bringing your hands behind you and doing sort of a figure four, swishing your knees, windshield wipering them side to side. Your glutes don't have to stay on the ground for this. It's a little bit more loosey-goosey than that. Nice and easy. Just shifting side to side. When you're ready, keep one knee bent, slide the other leg behind you for a nice pigeon, and take your time. You don't have to fold all the way forward onto your body. Just find a nice relaxed position so that you can let your hips start to relax after standing all day. Breathing here. Again, your head doesn't have to come all the way onto the ground, onto the mat. Still breathing, still taking your time. And rolling on up and just trading sides, so letting that opposite knee bend. And the other one slides out behind you. You can stay up high and take a couple breaths and start to fold forward. Or stay up high the whole time, whatever feels most beneficial to you. Just find a place that is more comfortable. Stay breathing here. Checking in with your heartbeat, with your breath. Noticing if your breath is shallow. When you're ready, inhale on up a little bit, and then just shift on back. Take your time if you want. You can go one foot in the other, or just put some weight into that leg that's outstretched so that you can make your way into a down dog. Shifting around, finding a good space for you. Softening your knees, swishing your hips a little bit side to side. Folding on forward into your plank, and then let your knees come down, your hips come down. Pressing your hands against the ground, relaxing your shoulders, giving yourself a nice little traction stretch. A little bit of a shimmy side to side with your shoulders easily opening up. Tucking your chin a little bit, swishing side to side. Inhale on up, exhale, lift everything up for your down dog. Pedaling the feet a little bit, lift one leg up and bring it on through. So in your lunge here, just opening up side to side, letting your hands support you. Rolling around a little bit. Shifting on back, nice and easy, swishing your way on back. For your runner's stretch here, your elephant lunge. And then shift on forward. And we're going to floss back and forth here a little bit. So you can keep that front leg nice and soft. It doesn't have to be completely straight or locked out. In fact, it's better that it's not. But just giving yourself a little bit of motion here in your hips and knees, coming up into your triangle, and then just rolling on over towards the other side. Same thing, other side. Obviously, it's not exactly the same. Our bodies are different on either side. And then just opening up side to side, rolling around a little bit. Inhaling on up. Exhale, shift on back for your elephant lunge. Rolling on forward. Maybe your hands come up and that feels good. Or maybe they stay on the ground and you just crawl yourself back and forth, sort of flossing. I filmed this while my lovely husband was making dinner, so I think there's a little conversation back and forth between he and I. And then just coming on up into your big wide leg stretch. One hand finds the ground, other hand opens up for a twist, trading sides. Open on up, exhale. Inhale, open on up. And just put some weight into your hand a little bit so that you can come onto your glutes. Give yourself a nice squeeze there. Roll around. This is sort of a knees only version of your happy baby, but giving yourself a nice glute massage, nice low back massage. Inhale, maybe come back for a little plow. Bring your feet on up maybe. And then rolling on down. Making your way back towards your loose, happy baby. Grabbing onto your feet this time, rolling a little bit side to side. Whatever feels good here. I needed a good low back stretch, so I brought my feet up by my head. I know that's not available to everybody. Bring your feet down onto the ground and doing some more of those 90 degree stretches. Windshield wipering the knees from side to side. And remembering to breathe to one side, maybe tilt your head in the opposite direction. Here comes the dog. I always think that I'm doing it right and I'm really relaxed if the dog feels comfortable coming on over and getting some scritches. He's a nice calming presence, so it's nice for him to recognize likes. A couple breaths, having changed directions here. And knees come up again. Just sort of swishing side to side. Windshield wipers, grabbing onto your knees, rolling on up. Coming back into your seated position. And just checking in here, feel how you feel compared to how you felt in the beginning. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully it's a little bit more loose. And just checking in. Thank you so much for spending time with me today and for taking care of yourselves. You're awesome. Thank you so much.